Hi, this is Carl the Cobra Frutch, and you're watching Lights Out.
This is Faisal for Lights Out, proudly sponsored by Spartans Law, and we're here at Bournemouth Beach ahead of Saturday night's huge show at the Vitality Stadium between Lawrence Okoli and Crispin Smith for the WBO World title. And featuring on that card is Mace Ruegg. Mace, first of all, thank you very much for taking your time out to speak to us. How are you doing?
Mate, I'm feeling good, to be fair. The sun's out, the guns are out, everyone's happy, the drinks are flowing, and yeah, we're happy, mate.
And Harry Redknapp's also here as well.
Yeah, big Harry Redknapp, big football. You know, it's crazy. It is crazy, honestly. Like from Bournemouth boxing was, you know, not really heard of. Now, look at it now. Do you know what I mean? It's unbelievable.
I mean, this is the third show in just over a year here down in Bournemouth. I come down last summer when it was Bill and Smith versus Isaac Chamberlain. I didn't come down for the December show, but I got to say the buzz around Bournemouth now is massive in terms of its boxing, and we've got a lot of good fighters like yourself coming through, and this is a huge opportunity to showcase your skills in front of your home fans. You know, would you say that this is probably the biggest night of your career so far?
Yeah, of course, every night is the biggest night, you know what I mean? So you never want to go into a fight, you know, half-hearted. I put my 110% into everything. Even if I was boxing myself out of a plastic bag, I'm gonna give it everything I've got. So I've put 110% into this, and I'm gonna show everyone that's bought tickets Saturday night on Sky what I'm about.
Well, I mean, is it fair to say that we can call this a bit of a South Coast derby on Saturday night?
It's definitely a domestic punch-up, this lot, do you know what I mean? I met Dean in 2017, and the day that he left the gym is the day, you know, I was leaving a pro then, do you know what I mean? So the day that he left is the day I wanted to fight him, so.
I've obviously looked at your Instagram over the last few weeks, just sort of like kind of following the fighters in terms of the lead to this Saturday night, and you know, your Instagram post, you've labelled this fight as Bad Blood, and you claim that it's also 6 years in the making. So just tell us why this is being labelled as a Bad Blood fight, and what's exactly sort of started this beef between you and Dean Dodge.
We've got two local lads that want the same thing, so that's what I want. You know, sparring, I sparred him in 2017, you know, that was then and this is now, so obviously I got a few tricks up my sleeve, and I respect Dean as a person, and I respect him as a fighter, but unfortunately it's me that's going to be victorious Saturday night.
One of the beauties about this show is you've got a lot of 50-50 fights. Obviously you've got Bournemouth's very own like yourself, Crispin Smith, was just one win away from, in my opinion, the dream sort of ending. I mean, winning a world title in his home fans and at his beloved Bournemouth stadium, but you know, this potentially has got the making to sort of stand out as fight of the night. So I'm pretty sure you want to get in there, showcase your skills, put on a good performance, and really you want the audience that are not just in the stadium but also watching at home. I'm pretty sure you want to put on a show for them as well. Would you say there's any pressure going into this fight, or is this the most confident you've ever been at your career?
There ain't no pressure. Like I said, and I'll say it again, I used to, you know, I could have gone to a completely different road to this. I could have gone down a dark road. I could have ended up in jail. But look at me now, you know, I'm fighting at Dean Court, the Vitality Stadium on Sky Sports. So it's a massive opportunity, you know. So just to turn my life around and to be in a positive light instead of a negative, it feels great, you know.
Let's talk about the fight. How do you win this fight on Saturday night? What do you do different that Dean doesn't? And yeah, just overall the difference between you and Dean, and why you think you come out on top on Saturday night.
Class, and that is it. It's different, pitch perfect, crisp boxing, and that's all it's going to be. But listen, if shit hits the fan and I've got to fucking pull the pin, I don't give a shit. Yeah, it's coming. I don't care. You know, if he's going to chuck the kitchen sink, I'll chuck the kettle in. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. I'm winning Saturday night, and that is that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the fans would love to see an absolute tear-up, especially going toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring. I mean, if it does come down to a dogfight, I'm pretty sure you would say that you've got the bigger heart and you've got what it takes to stop Dean inside the distance.
I've got that inner lion in me. It's completely different, you know. Like, I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, you can't box without getting wet, you know. You can't, you know. So I just feel like I've got the heart, the desire, and I've got the will to win more than Dean Dodge. So,
Mace, before I let you go, because I know you're going to have to do a lot of this throughout the rest of the week, message to Dean Dodge and a message to the fans for Saturday night.
The message to Dean...
Look straight into the camera.
The message to you, Dean, I want both of us to leave there healthy, happy and, you know, back to our families. But this is business, and business is business. And Saturday night you will see why you've made a mistake going in there with me. Trust me on that. I can look you in the eye and I say the same exact thing.
Top man. Listen, best of luck for Saturday night, and agree with what you said. We hope you both go safe to your family, and thank you for talking to Lights Out.
And at the end of the day, it's a gentleman's sport. The respect is there, so don't think any different. You've got to sell these fights sometimes, you know. You've got to pour petrol on the fire to get what you want.
Top man, well said. Mace Ruegg, thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to catching up with you after fight night on Saturday.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.